Hi everyone, nice you are seeing this video. In this video today I'll be working on epicycloid construction of an epicycloid. Just before we do that, we need to know what epicycloid is. Epicycloid is the part that is traced by a point on the circumference of a cycle as it rolls on the outside of a larger cycle. So epicycloid rolls on the outside of a larger cycle. So we are going to be seeing this now, working with this particular question. So let me quickly run through the question. The question says, draw an epicycloid of a circle having a diameter 50 mm which rolls outside another circle of 150 diameter for one complete revolution. After we are done with that, they said also draw a tangent and normal to the epicycloid at a point 120 mm from the center of a directing circle. So we need to draw the epicycloid first before we can think of drawing tangent and normal to the epicycloid. So to do this now, we are given two diameter here. We are given the diameter of the smaller circle to be 50, and which is the one rolling outside the larger circle of 150 diameter. So there are two circles there now. So the first thing I will do, as usual, we'll draw our baseline this way. We'll draw this baseline. Okay, we'll draw this baseline this way. So on this baseline, okay, preferably at the center this way, pick at the center this way. Let's call this O. Okay, then I'm going to stretch my compass now. I will stretch my compass to a diameter. I want to draw for the larger circle. We are given diameter 150, so I will stretch my compass to, because compass draw in radius not diameter, so half of 150 is going to give us 75. So I'll stretch my compass to 75 like I have here this way. So I'll place it at this point O, this point O. So I will draw. I don't have to draw the whole circle, so I can just draw a semicircle this way. Don't have to draw the whole circle. So we have this semicircle this way. Okay, as you can see over there. So the next thing I'm going to do now, so I'm going to draw a starting point now after we've drawn this semicircle for the epicycloid. So at any convenient angle, at an angle like this, so I prefer using angle 30, so which will be the starting point for the epicycloid. So I'll move it this way to this point now. I'll move it to this point, move to this point. I'm using this inner side of the set square as my reference point. Okay, then I will draw a line this way. Okay, draw this line this way. Okay, as we have there. So the circle, the smaller circle now, I'm going to pick for the smaller circle. Okay, if we call from this point to this point now, let's give this side, let's say this is A. Okay, and we are given the smaller circle. The smaller circle, we are going to be drawing the smaller circle using this now as center. So the smaller circle is 50, so I'm going to measure, I will measure 25. Okay, that is 2.5 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter. So from here now, I will place at point A. So I strike this. Okay, so this is 25. So this will be the center of the smaller circle. So I call this CO, center of the smaller circle. So with this radius now that I have here now, place at this CO, I'm going to be using that to draw a circle that will go this way. This circle, you can see this circle. Okay, so we have this circle. So this circle is the main circle, okay, which will be rolling on the outside. You can see it's on the outside, it's rolling on the outside of this larger circle. So as it is rolling on the outside, as this circle will be rolling on the outside of this larger circle that we have here, this larger circle, what is going to be forming is what we call epicycloid. It's going to be forming an epicycloid. So we are going to see that now as we continue the construction. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be dividing this circle, this smaller circle now, into 12. So to do that, it's very easy. So at this point now, this point here, I'm going to have it like this. Just have it like this. So we are using this line. Take note of this line. Okay, perpendicular. I'll draw a perpendicular line to this line here using this line. Yeah, you are seeing that. So I'll just move it until I get to that CO, that center, like this. So I'm going to have this drawn this way. Okay, so we have this. So the next thing I'm going to do, I will divide the circle now. I'm dividing the circle into 12. So you know how we do that. Very easy to do. So at this, each of the points like this with the radius of the circle. So strike an arc at the top and the bottom. Then I go to the next point using the 4 point, strike an arc this way at both sides, this way. Then come to this part here, strike an arc like this, strike an arc, then come this way, strike an arc like this. Okay, so we have all the arc that way. So we are going to number it now. So let's call this side, let's give this side okay, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12, because the circle is rolling like this. Okay, so let's join the parts together to divide it into 12. So we have this, then this part now, we have this from here, you have this, we have this. Okay, so my circle has been neatly divided into 12 parts now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be picking the circumference of the any of the division on the circumference of the circle. Okay, anyone, since it's divided into equal parts like this. So if I pick this now, which is equal to this part here, okay, I will start from this 0. So I'm going to step off on the circumference of the larger circle 12 times, because the circle is going to roll like that 12 times, which will complete one, which will be one complete revolution. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. I keep stepping, 6, 7, 10, 11 and 12. Okay, so this is the 12 parts. So let's just take note of that. So the next thing I will do, from this part now, I will draw to meet it. Just draw like this from this part now. Just draw this to make that 12 parts. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So I'll do the same for each of these parts now. So I'm going to draw a line to touch each of the division and extending it out this way. Okay, then I'll go to the next one, draw like this from this point O here. Okay, I'll have it this way, and this way, like this. Okay, I hope you can see that now. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be drawing arcs from, okay, you can see this is 0 and 12. so which is representing this is rolling on top of this. So when it roll like that, so I will have extend my compass to 1 this way, draw an arc from this one which is meeting a level here, as you can see. So we'll produce this arc this way, produce the arc this way, as you can see. Hope you can see that. Then extend to 2. So I will do same for all the numbers. Extend to 2, which will pass through 10, as you can see. Okay, I have this arc done this way. Okay, like that. Then extend to 3 and 9. You can see 3 and 9. So I have this arc drawn this way. Okay, then I'll go to 4 will be meeting 8, as you can see. So let me adjust the camera so that we can see clearly. So you have another one which will go this way. Then we go to extend to 5 next, 5 and 7. It will be 5 and 7. Okay, which will go this way. Okay, then next one is 6, the last one 6, which will go this way. Okay, like that, as we can see, to the last one there. And do not forget to draw for the center as well. CO for the center, so I will reduce the compass to this center, the center part, which will be this is the center, as you can see. That is the center. Okay, so next thing I will do now, so you can see at this center now, so this one here, this point here will be my C1, the center for the first cycle. Don't forget I said the cycle is going to roll 12 times along this part here. So this one now, this will be C2, center for the second cycle, C3, like that. Okay, this is the center. C4, here is C5, C11, and here is our C12, like we have it now. So if we are to draw the circle now, we are told that the circle radius is 25, this 25 here that we have here for the main circle. So I'll place it on C1 now, so which is going to give us this circle. It will give us this circle. Okay, having an issue with the compass there, so it will give us this circle. That is for the first circle. So for the second circle, place it at C2, which is the center, which will represent the center of the second circle. Do likewise, draw the circle this way. Okay, draw the circle that way. Then for the third circle, do same, draw the circle, Please, all of these things we are drawing now should be in thin line. I purposely deliberately make it a little bit thicker so that it can be visible from the video. The next one, place at 4, draw the circle this way. Okay, we have the circle drawn that way. Then on 5, draw the circle. So we'll continue to do that until we get to the C12, center of the, oh sorry, let's have this an error here. Let me remove this. Okay, so at C6, draw, then C7, center of the 7th circle, draw, then C8, draw, C9, C10, C11, and C12 now. Okay, so that is C12. I hope we can see this perfectly now. So the next thing is to bring out the curve for the epicycloid. So to conveniently do that now, we take the radius of this circle, the radius we use to draw each of this circle, which is 25. Don't forget which is this, you can see. Okay, so I will place at the center of the first circle. This is the center of the first circle. I will use it to strike. Okay, you can see that it's there already, as if I'm drawing this circle now. This circle, I want us to take a look at it very well. Okay, take a look at it very well. So let me do that again now. This C now. Okay, so this arc now that produces this circle, okay, where it intercepts with this line, this arc 1. So we take note of it. So this will be the point, this will be the point. Okay, take note of the point. Then I'll go to C2. Okay, I'll do the same, but now it's going to be arc 2. This arc 2, you can see my hand why I put it now. This arc here, this arc here. Okay, so this will be this point now is the second point. I hope you can see that. Then go to C3 now, arc 3, the same way. This is arc 3. You can see, very easy when you follow it this way. So to get it will not be confusing at all. So this is the point. Okay, go to C4 now. You'll be doing it gradually like that. C4, arc 4. You can see this is arc 4 from this here, from this point here, arc 4. So this is the point. Okay, so this is the point. Then C5 now, arc 5. Where is arc 5? This is arc 5. You can see. So we'll be following it like that. So this is the point. Then C6 now. C6 is arc 6, which will be at this top here. At this top here. Okay, C7 now. You go to C7. Okay, it's going to be at the other side. Don't forget that 5 and 7 are on the same arc. So it's going to be at this side now. So this will be for 7. Okay, C8 now. Okay, we go like this. Don't forget that 4 and 8 on the same side, so it will be this point, as you can see. Then C9 now. C9 will be this. You can place your hand on it and trace it until you get to the point. So it's this point. Okay, not this one. This is the center arc. Okay, so then we go to C10. C10. So this will be for 10. Okay, you can see. You can always go back, place your hand there. 2 and 10 are on the same part now. Okay, then C11. C11. Where's arc 11? Okay, I need to check the radius of the compass again. Okay, the compass has shifted, so always be careful of that. That is why you must always tighten in the knot of the compass very well so that it will not shift. Okay, that is the issue I'm having with this compass. Okay, I think let me quickly adjust that. Okay, yeah, I've been able to tighten my compass very well now. So I will stop at this C 11. For C11 now, this is the center. Okay, this is the radius, so this is the center of the circle. Okay, so C11 now, which is this, you can see. So where is going to give us 11? So 11 is at this point here, because 1 and 11 are on the same line, so we have it here. Then finally I will do for C12. C12 of course is going to be here, okay, on this part here. So this is it now. So I'm going to take the curve now. either the French curve, broom, or anything flexible curve to neatly draw out this curve. This curve, it is going to start from this 0, okay, which will go like this. You can see this point here, go like this, come like this to this part now, which I'm going to be doing now. So I'm going to neatly draw out the curve this way. I have this part, then I'll draw this part, like that. Then I draw for this side this way, okay. Then we'll draw this side, okay. Then we draw this part, okay. Then we go to the last part now. Then finally we have this part this way. So this is our epicycloid. The other part of the question says that we are to draw tangent and normal to the epicycloid at the point 120 mm from the center of a directing circle. So I'm going to be doing this in my next video. I'll be showing us how we can draw tangent to this cycloid. Please watch out for the video. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you for subscribing, and if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Thank you very much. God bless you.